All right, so we have arrived. Haltech, the real deal. I'm here. And Chris was so nice to give me a ride. So we're gonna be tuning on Savannah and Kevin's car today. And what better place to do it? That doesn't get any better than this. If I have any problems with the Haltech at all, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get some good support. But I know I'm not gonna have any problems, so let's get to it. So if you haven't seen it, that's Savannah's race car. We're now at the track. We're in Bowling Green, and we're gonna do some testing. So follow that car. Go to her Instagram, go to her YouTube, check it out. Savannah Little Racing, Apex Garage. You're gonna see some cool shit. That's a badass car. The trip was good. We got a lot of good testing done with Haltech, and I'm back at the shop now, and there's a package here for me, and Shaw wants to know what it is.
Yeah, I mean, it's first of all, it's suspect, the way that it's wrapped. I don't think that's a box. I think someone just took cardboard and duct tape and just went to town.
Notice I said a package, I didn't say a box.
Yeah, and it's not exactly shaped. I don't even know what it is. I don't even know what car it's for, or if it's for a scooter or bike. I don't know. I'm guessing, I mean, from Norway, there's nothing in Norway.
What's in Norway?
Penguins.
Penguins?
Oh, yeah. Penguin.
Penvins? Penguins? Yeah?
Chocolates and penguins.
So maybe this is chocolate car parts.
It's possible. I mean, it would make sense.
All right, well, I'm gonna open it up and I'll show you what it is. Oh, look, there's Philip.
Hello, how are you?
What are you doing, Philip?
I'm gonna go drop off these packages.
Dropping off the packages.
Yeah.
Phil is constantly dropping off packages.
I don't know what that means.
Means you're taking packages to be dropped off.
Oh, it sounded like a joke.
It's not a joke. It's dead serious. So if you're buying your zip ties goodies, guess what? They're shipping out.
I ship them out every day.
Yep, he's very proud of his shipping.
I'm not proud of my shipping. Not proud of
There he goes.
Bye guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Bye. And yeah, this package is ready to be dismantled. Got a razor blade over here.
Got something better.
So he's got something better. Every good packie's got a knife on him like this.
Listen,
a blade.
Don't talk like that. Do you know what day it is?
Oh, that's true.
No, we're not talking.
What day is today?
I'm not even saying it's 9/11. What technique?
This is my cutting technique.
Oh yeah.
You know what they say about a blade?
What do they say?
Cannot be, once it's removed from the sheath, it cannot be replaced until it has spilled blood.
Of the?
I don't know, package, not a goat. Mm-hmm. This package is definitely containing something that I was not able to acquire in these United States.
Okay, so
that's a hint.
Is it for the Pajero?
Ah, he's on to me.
Okay.
It is.
I figured you're working on it, but do they even have Pajeros in Norway?
Apparently so.
Oh man, this is good.
And my good buddy, not only does he have Pajeros, but he's got a ton of parts, which is the best thing, because now I'm able to get my parts. Wait.
What does that smell like?
Cold.
Okay.
Cold and dusty, apparently, because this thing's got dust all over it. Holy shit, this thing. You said it was packaged poorly. I beg to differ.
I didn't say poorly packaged. I just meant.
Packaged quite well. That's the first layer of packaging. Then look at the second layer of packaging. This is intense.
Oh, it's a box.
Oh yeah. It's a box within a box. More duct tape.
It's like Inception here.
A lot of duct tape in Norway.
I see hoses.
Yeah?
Is this
Cut 'em.
intercooler?
This is an intercooler. So this guy sent me
Oh, wow.
an awesome package here. It's got the hoses that I need.
I like this.
It's got hardware in a small jar.
Oh, yeah.
Look at this Norwegian
Oh, that's this
stuff
thing.
going on.
Oh, they use millimeters.
Oh yeah, this is metric. So I got the hoses. I got the intake manifold.
Oh, yeah.
Because it changes where the turbo inlet is for the manifold. So the intake manifold.
Was the stock intercooler no good or what?
There was no intercooler stock.
Oh, so you just thought you needed one?
Well, the next year model they put an intercooler on it, and the thing picks up like 20 horsepower.
Just from the intercooler?
Just from the intercooler.
Huh. You think if I put an intercooler on my, I don't even know. What can I put an intercooler on?
Damn it, Shaw.
Does my truck have an intercooler?
Yes, it's got an intercooler from the factory.
Oh,
but
that's not
here's
good.
the intercooler itself with the fan attached. Nice and free, it's not crushed or anything. Ooh, trim panel. And clamps, look, sent me all the clamps even. This guy is on his game. I'm gonna put his link in the video so you guys can give him a follow on Instagram. He even gave me the panel that mounts on the front radiator support that contains the intercooler bracket. And a gasket
Wow.
for the intake manifold. Very complete. Huge thanks to this guy. And I'm now going to clean this stuff up and get it on the Pajero.
All right.
Here's the configuration from the factory without an intercooler. So you can see the turbo goes right into the intake manifold at this elbow. And it just goes right in right there. So that's what it looks like now. I'm going to take this stuff out and I'm going to put in the intercooled stuff, and we'll have to cut a hole in the hood, which shouldn't be too big of an issue. And we're going to have to wire up the fan. So let's see how it goes. Out with the old, in with the new. And here is the intercooler on. There you can see, put the intake manifold on, got all the piping run to the intercooler. This front panel here that bolts the intercooler down. And I just got to make a couple of brackets back here to attach it to the firewall. So it shouldn't be too hard, maybe a tack weld or so, or even a bolt into this. Probably reuse some of these other holes here. And then that's it. Oh, and the wiring. I gotta wire the fan, and I gotta figure out what this sensor is. Maybe a temperature sensor or something. More research. But that's it. That's the gist of it. So next, I'm gonna cut the hole and wire the fan. Pajero's running. Got the intercooler on.
I'm going.
You're leaving? That's it?
Clocking out.
Oh, look.
How do you even know if the intercooler is connected? I mean, it's connected, but how do you know it's working? For all the viewers out there like me, how do you know that your intercooler is actually achieving?
You know about motors?
No.
Yes, you understand science.
No
and you
science.
What do you mean no science? Yeah, he knew it. No science from Shaw, that's for
No
sure.
science.
Physics was not a class he took. But anyway, intercooler is on the Pajero. Here we go. So I bolt it down here. I made a little bracket to bolt it here. I got one side, it's still not bolted down, so I'll figure that out. But they came with the intercooler stuff, yeah. Yeah, a guy from Norway, super cool. Sent the whole setup. You going on a rip?
I didn't go to a lot of them.
Oh, okay. So
How much more boosting is that?
I don't know. I'm gonna turn it up and see what it does. But as you can see, before stock was like 10 pounds, I think.
So
Like 16, 17 pounds.
Yeah, but 8 before was like
Yeah, somewhere in there.
now 16.
Yeah, something like that.
Feel pretty hefty after that.
It should, yeah. So the intercooler's hooked up. I hooked up the fan. I'm not sure how the fan operates though. I think there's a temperature sensor on the side of the intercooler that closes a ground. So So we'll see if it comes on or not. If not, I'm just gonna wire a switch to it, or wire it up to a yeah, I'll wire it up to a switch that turns on when the car turns on. But other than that, that's it. Intercooled Pajero, what do you think of that?
Oh, I like the twisted wire.
Well, it's temporary because I just explained that I'm testing the circuit. If this circuit
Like a
doesn't,
temperature sensor?
right? It's a temperature. I think it's a temperature activated ground. So if that doesn't work, then I'm going to use that wire right there and put a switch into it instead. But everything is hooked up, mounted up, nice and solid. I cut a hole in the hood and put a little scoop on. So this little scoop is just going to let the air in right there. So we'll take it for a drive and see how she feels. But that's the intercooler installation for the Pajero. And this truck is just making me happy every time I do something to it. At this point, it is where I want it to be, and I can't ask much more of it. I don't know what I should do next to it, but probably just drive it at this point. It's running really good. Let's go take it for a drive. We're in the Paj, and it's running really good. I immediately noticed once it's up and running, it's got more power. So it feels good. The intercooler's working. I got the fan hooked up, so it's constantly cooling the intercooler. And this is it, man. The Paj is pretty much where it needs to be. I think the only other thing I might do to it is exhaust, but even that's a stretch, so we'll see. Regardless, it's running good. You can see it's rolling a little bit of coal. It gets up to speed pretty good. So it's nice to be able to accelerate at speed like this, not have to worry about inlet temperatures getting really hot. It's just kind of just goes. Feel it's a nice steady pull. Look at that. All the way past warning. It's a delightful little speed warning. I'll let you guys know if I want to do the exhaust or not. We'll see. It's just, you know, it's so nice being quiet, but at the same time, you know how I love to hear those diesel sounds. So it would be cool to hear a little more turbo and a little more, you know, diesel noise from the Paj. But for now, I'm just enjoying that smooth power. It's probably 100 horsepower. I don't even know. I don't even care. This is just what it's all about. So, Project Paj. I don't want to say complete, but part 3 complete.